Morning, friends. How are you? Welcome to your daily reading. Don't forget to check out the subscription for the extended version where we're going to do a deep dive into the collective love. Okay, you can watch that no matter where you're watching from. There's an option to be okay. So when I was pulling cards for this, I was like, ruh-roh, something's not over. Okay, so I'm going to read this two ways. I'm going to read it in like a general way, and I'm also going to read it as though this were a love reading, because that's a very strong feeling for me right now. This is, some of you need the general and some of you need the love reading. So in general, this spread says like you're not stuck. You know, you're kind of standing in like the doorway of your next chapter, but you still got one foot in the old one, which I get. Identity work is really, really difficult. I get it. But we come into the reading with the world reversed. And this says that there is some sort of like a loose end that's keeping things in limbo. Okay. So I need you to do, in witchcraft, we always say like mundane before magical, right? So I need you to do the boring stuff. I need you to finish the application, send that email, raise your prices, clean out the closet, have the conversation. The universe cannot fill a cup that you're still using to hold yesterday in, if that makes sense. And then we have the King of Pentacles. This is telling us to make the practical move today. Handle your money, handle your business, your career, your responsibilities. And you want to handle it like, speaking of identity work, like the version of you who already has the life that you're working toward. Okay, we want to embody that. That's how you quantum leap, friends. It's not that difficult. Okay, it's really not. So we have the Four of Swords here. This is reminding us that burnout makes everything look impossible. So you need to rest, you need to regroup, and then move. Okay, take a day. Now, in the overall energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So some sort of like a bold decision is going to bring you more freedom, more confidence, and more independence than you're currently expecting, okay? For the advice, we have the Empress and the Two of Swords. You got to stop waiting for perfect certainty, okay? That's what holds a lot of us back. It's not the right time. I don't know enough. I'm not an expert. Stop waiting for perfect certainty. Just water what's already growing for you, okay? Now, for what you don't see coming, we got a lot. We got Strength, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. We have Death, the Star, Three of Wands, and the Lovers. Yeah, lots of majors. You're coming close to a brand new life almost with all of these majors, because the majors tell us that something major is happening in your life. A lot of minors is like the day-to-day. We have a lot of majors today, okay? So something you've been working on or working toward is finally going to get some traction. So there's a chapter that finally closes after we do the boring, mundane thing, or a new opportunity opens, or just like the feeling of hope returning. Or you could be meeting a soulmate, real talk. It could be like the right partnership, the right contract or collaboration helps to launch your next era, right? So without changing the cards, if this is a love situation for you, someone is tired of pretending they don't care, okay? If communication has been slow, the world reversed here would tell us that unfinished business still exists between the two of you. So expect someone to start thinking more seriously about commitment and stability rather than mixed signals. It's kind of this feeling of like turning a corner, especially if you're in some sort of a weird reconciliation or even a situationship thing. If you're single, stop entertaining people who keep you guessing. That's terrible for your nervous system. Just don't do that to yourself. Somebody far more aligned is making their way toward you, okay? Now, overall, again, Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, right? Confidence is attractive. The energy shifts when someone finally makes the first move instead of overthinking once we get out of that loop, okay? The advice with the Empress and the Two of Swords: know your friggin' worth, okay? Stop chasing. Let people meet you where you already stand. And if they can't, we'll wait for the next one, you know? So with what you don't see coming in terms of a love situation, this looks like a relationship leveling up. Or it also could be like an honest conversation that changes everything, or finally closing the door on someone who couldn't choose you, okay? And that's okay. Maybe they loved you to their capacity, but their capacity was this much. So them leaving makes room for someone who absolutely will. All right. So for our main signs today, we got Leo, Scorpio, we have Aquarius, we also have brain fart, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, y'all. I'm going to dig deeper, a little deeper into this love situation we got going on, especially with the Empress. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Divine Feminine reading instead, because this feels like the Empress is about to go through a major life change. All right. I will see you in the extended. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.